Hi everyone, this is meowmurai, and let's continue our game of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door to 2024, running on Nintendo Switch. Oh, that's right. Oh no! These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! Wait, what's this? My father's clutching some kind of letter. Or at least his bones are. So what should I do? Should I read it? Yeah, read it. Okay. I can do this. I'll read it. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and can go no further. So in this letter I shall note Hooktail's weaknesses for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate croaking creatures that begin with F and end with Rog. I heard that something related to Hooktail's weakness is hidden somewhere in this castle. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find whatever that thing is. One last thing, if faced with ultimate doom, the fiend will surely use any trick to save herself. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue riding. Already mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son. Colorado, I love you, and I'm proud of who you've become. Huh? My son Colorado? Not Coops? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all. But if this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. You clearly don't value your lives much if you come to this castle to disturb us. You will go no further, and from this moment on, you'll be nothing but bones. Ouch! What are you doing? It's no use. They're all over me. They're all over me, man. What should we do? That's Frog hidden in the castle? I mean, there's only so many rooms to go into in this game. Mm-hmm. Hooktail Castle, huh? Doink. Sounds like Hooktail has the crystal star. Let's keep moving. How are we supposed to move with these guys in the way? Can you hammer out of the way, Mario? Mysterious powerful object. Collecting these will help. A key that opens the door in the Hotel Castle. Oops. Star piece. Attacks all enemies and does 2 damage, flipping shelled enemies. Oh, dang. Hey, guess. It's been a long time since anyone came here. A real long time. Huh? You heard me? Wow. Wait a sec. If you can hear my voice, you must be some legendary hero or something. Or not. To be honest, I'm sure anyone with ears can hear me. But it sure is fun seeing people with that whole legendary hero bit. Hey, seriously folks, I was wondering if you could let me out of this chest. I've been locked in here so long, I'm starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. All you have to do is find the key and let me out. Easy. Huh? What do you mean? You think you'll be cursed if you open the box? Ridiculous. Who would do that, really? Wait in a box and curse folks? A real slime ball, that's who. But I'm not a real slime ball, and I would do no such thing, but that should be obvious. Look, if you help me out, maybe I'll help you out. You know, a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine, except in reverse order. Of course, you don't have to if you really don't want to. Finding a key like this is hard. You know the deal. I'll help you out if you help me out. Back scratching all around. If you feel the urge to be a pal, see if you can find the key to this chest. You got a black key. A strange black key needed to open a strange black chest. Mario, look at that. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Come on, run! Ouch. Hey there. Boy, am I so glad you found that key. Unbelievable. Whee! Fools! Why, only the most idiotic, pudding-brained dolt would fall for a scheme like that. The castle's traps prevent anyone who's entered this place from ever leaving it. No matter which path you take, you're fated to waste away to a slow, painful end. But wait, there's more to this great deal. I'll throw in a free curse, no charge. Hoogly googly boo. Whee! Now you're cursed, doofus, and it serves you right. This curse is more cursedly curse-worthy than any curse that's ever cursed you. For this curse makes you like a piece of paper when you press and hold ZR. Whee! What a curse! Who curses like me? No one! Now, I shall show you just how frightful a curse it is. Press and hold ZR now. Whee! Just look at yourself. How embarrassing for you. You'll be all papery thin while you press ZR. You'll try to jump or move and you'll probably just wobble there. Do you understand what this curse means for you? And farewell, you dumbbells. Whee! You got an FXG badge. Got a castle key green. I see a green door anywhere? I don't remember there being a green door anywhere. Nothing there. Oh, never mind. There was a green door up here. Oh. Not holding the stick absolutely left. Left or right. I'm kind of holding it at an angle. Slipping off the edges. Yes, this is a remake. So it is the original GameCube game. Although apparently this is a complete rebuild. So this is running on the Color Splash engine, which was the last Paper Mario game, and then they just like re-rendered everything. They rebuilt the sprites and rebuilt the engine. So it's a remake in the literal sense, and not just an upscale. You know, with a GameCube running underneath of it. Which is fine. You know, obviously this... the game's hard to get if you want the original GameCube version, if you don't already have it. So it's nice to have a way to play it. You know, it's running in higher resolution, so it's just running at a lower frame rate. That's the only drawback. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. I'm told that there might be some additional content, but nothing that's like a really big deal or anything. Oh, last Paper you played on the Wii, so that was probably Super Paper Mario. So this Paper Mario is it's considered the best of the Paper Mario games, just because the battle system is done really well. It's very, very traditional. It's, you know, super humorous, just like all the Paper Mario games. So yeah, it's fun, but you know, it is like a traditional Paper Mario. It's not weird, like Color Splash and what was the other one? I can't remember. So yeah, it's good times. I do like it quite a bit. And again, it hasn't been available since the GameCube. So if you wanted to play this game up until now, I mean, you would have to emulate or pay, you know, a couple $100 for an original copy. So yeah, you know, Nintendo's going back into the well of their RPGs. You know, they released the Super Nintendo Mario game, right? The Super Nintendo RPG, Mario RPG. Now they've re-released this one. Huh? Oh my, who's this handsome piece of cheese? I can't believe there are other thieves here beside me. How very strange. Hey, who are you? Me? Why, I'm Miss Mouse, the globe-trotting thief. Heard of me, sweetie? I heard there were rare and valuable badges here in this castle. That's why I'm here. But the real question is, why are people like you roaming in such a run-down place? Well, you see, we're here to beat Hooktail and get the Crystal Star. So, I don't think we'll let you get the Crystal Star first, no matter how cute you are. Crystal Star, you say? I didn't know a thing like that was hidden in this castle. Sounds intriguing. Perhaps I just heard something you didn't want me hearing. Darn. Oh, but that's okay. I mean, you were looking for this Crystal Star first. And I already found the badge I was after, so I'll let you get your Crystal Star. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It means I must say bye-bye for now, Mr. Cutie. I know, it's sad. We just met, and already it is time to say farewell. Alas. Oh my, you're so bold. Is that legal? Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little secret to share with you. Somewhere in this castle is a badge that'll help you best Hooktail, or so I've heard. I don't know what kind of badge it is. Maybe you found it already, maybe not. If you're going to fight Hooktail, I'd recommend finding that badge first. Well, take care, handsome mustache man. Let's get together again real soon. I wonder what her story is. I bet it's an interesting one, full of romance. Yeah. We got a mushroom. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Mario RPG games. They're always really well written. I think they just take a lot of chances, and they kind of push for like the older teen audience, whereas the other Mario franchises go for the younger audience. Key that opens the door in Hooktail Castle. We got a yellow key. Got some honey syrup. But they're still like very, you know, PG friendly, right? They have a couple of they may have a couple of jokes here and there that that are meant for the older kids, but nothing that's super offensive. Yeah, so I think most of us play these Mario, Paper Mario games, you know, for the dialogue and the story. Even if the gameplay is not, you know, super hot, right? And these games sell really well too, so good, you know, good on Nintendo. But yeah, if you are curious, this is pretty much everybody's favorite Paper Mario game. Let's see, can I get the guy in the back? I cannot. I like it a lot too, but I actually like the Game Boy games, the Mario and Luigi games. I like those actually a little bit more than this. But again, I mean, this is not a loser game. As I said, it's very, very popular. Most people that like Paper Mario like this one the most. You got 3 games to buy? Oh no. I mean, the price of games nowadays sucks, you know? And then it's the time to play them. The games nowadays, they just, I know I said this before, but I actually think games are too long now. Like, I can hardly have time to play more than 1 or 2 games a month. You know, let alone you know, afford to pay the high prices for them. Yeah, Mario and Luigi, those are my favorites. The ones that are on Game Boy. They might even be on the service. I haven't checked the service in a long time. I know they put a bunch of stuff in there. Oh my god. Yeah, the world is full of subscription services now. I think the only problem with the Nintendo Online service is, you know, if you're not playing online, and let's say you're playing for the virtual arcade, I just, where do you have time? God, they release so many games. I mean, maybe not this year. Nintendo this year hasn't been as release heavy. Yeah, and then Microsoft had a really good showing. What was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. Which is, you know, unbelievable. Like, it's hard to believe that they actually had a good showing. And a lot of those games were scheduled for 2025, because that's typical Microsoft. But the games that were scheduled for this year, on the show were, I mean, they looked pretty good. If anything, Sony had like the worst showing. But that's just because they had the same old stuff that they've always shown. I mean, it's not really because the games were bad. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'd love to see another Mario and Luigi 2, but I don't know if they know what to do with the RPG anymore. I mean, for the last 2 games, they've been like really experimental gameplay. They didn't want to do anything really traditional like this. I think they have some sort of fear about people not wanting just a regular RPG. I mean, Color Splash was more like a puzzle game than it was an RPG. It was good for what it is, but it certainly wasn't what I think of when I think of a Paper Mario game. I don't know, what is Nintendo even releasing this year? I don't even know what their big release is. I mean, maybe they haven't announced it yet. Oh, interesting. Why would I want to go up there like that? War on ROMs. I don't know. Nintendo's so weird about their property. I mean, they have every right to be that protective about their property. Because, let's face it, everybody loves stealing from... Everybody loves stealing and being inspired by Nintendo, right? I mean, you know what nobody's doing? Like, of all the game companies, like, nobody's really going through the kind of effort that people go through with... Nintendo games. You know what I mean? Like nobody's trying to preserve, you know, Blood Wake on Xbox, right? The original Xbox. But they'll go head over heels on trying to preserve, like, Star Fox Zero or something, something from Nintendo. I don't know. I think all those Nintendo fans are a little unhinged. What? This goes nowhere. What the heck? Oh, I have to use the analog stick for this. So funky. Yeah, I mean, I do hope that they decide to do as well with the retro games as they did on the Wii. It seems like that Wii was really golden for them. I mean, they had the Virtual Console was really, really good. I would say even now, I mean, the virtual service right now is not as good as the original Wii version. There's still lots of games on the Wii version that haven't made it over here. So it's like, what are you guys doing? You know? I don't know. It's licensing. It's you know, And I'm sure if it was Nintendo's way that they would just put everything on their systems. But it can be really expensive for licensing. And I imagine all companies don't necessarily want to put any effort into the old games. And yeah, if you abandon a property and you don't keep it active, then yeah, you can lose your rights to it. Or after a certain amount of years. Or unless you're Disney, where you will actually pay politicians to create new laws for you. So you can keep your IP beyond the original purpose of the copyright. Oh, there's a stone up there. I gotta get the stone. Come on. Of course, that being said, I mean, I think people love the Nintendo properties because they're good, right? Like, I wish somebody would have put an effort to, God, what was that game on Xbox? The original Xbox. It was like a sports game, but it had like a ton of swearing in it. I think you were throwing like frisbees or something. I think it was called, was it Death Row? I think Death Row is what it was called. Another game was like a ton of fun. But you know, nobody's trying to preserve Death Row. Even though it's just as old as like this game, right? Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about Nintendo games that like speaks to the gamer. It probably helps that they like were engineering all those games for so many years too. I mean, they speak to us because, you know, they're the ones who made those games, right? Oh, sorry, buddy. Super rude of me. Okay, we got a blue key, and now we gotta fall down. Oh, well, okay, that's ways down. I don't know. I'm sure there are like I'm trying to think of like some like Sony franchises that like people are trying to preserve, but I think so far like the Sony franchises have been kind of kept up. Like Crash Bandicoot's still going on. I mean, they don't have Jack and Daxter or something like that because Naughty Dog's kind of moved on to different properties. Spyro's kind of made a return. I guess they're doing a new Sly Cooper, so that's kind of coming around. Or so they say, you know, who knows if it's true or not. Oh god, I missed it again. Well, I don't really need it. That was a long way to fall. And I didn't even get that item that I wanted. I just hope the next Nintendo system will be something. It just continue with the Switch, you know, not be too crazy of an idea. I know they love their crazy ideas, but you know, this is like the #1 selling system, or I think it's almost the #1 selling system of all time. Like, it's about ready to beat the PlayStation 2. And granted, that did have like a lot of it had a lot to do with the pandemic and just having Animal Crossing and just making that game at the right place during the right time. You know, I don't know if I don't know if you can ever replicate that situation like that again. Okay, so I want to fall down and get that item, but it's on this side, I think. So I have to go here and then. Oh no, it won't let me fall that way. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, Ocarina would be nice. I mean, Ocarina is one of those classics. I mean, they've actually spent money on doing on redoing Ocarina in the 3DS days. Right, because it took longer to make that version of Ocarina than the original Ocarina. It's hilarious to think about. And then the 3DS, you know, it's just one of those systems that's it's not going to really stand the test of time just because of the way it's set up. Like, even if you're playing 3DS emulation, it's that dual screen nature is still kind of funky. You know, it's 2 vertical screens too. Like, if it was 2 screens side by side, then you could maybe get away with it on a widescreen TV. But 2 screens on top of each other, it's like, well, there's no really good way to emulate that. Plus then all the touchscreen stuff, it's like, well, how do you really preserve that? I don't know, we'll see. Nintendo's always a big mystery. They always do their own thing. You know, half the time they make a ton of money off of it, and the other half of the time they don't. Well, actually, every single time they've released something, they've made a ton of money. They even made money off the Wii U because of suckers like us. But they're also pumping out really good games during the Wii U period, too. I mean, they're still selling Mario Kart 8. Which, what is it? I mean, that's like over a decade old. On the Wii U. You know, remastered it just a little bit. And suddenly it's like one of the highest selling Switch games. I mean, they also did all the DLC and stuff too, so you know, they didn't just rest on it. But it is funny to think about, you know, a game that was not all that popular. It was popular on the Wii U, but the Wii U basically being a failure. Then all of a sudden they just re-release it on Switch, probably just as a fill-in. Like, I don't even think they anticipated people would love it so much. And then it all of a sudden just taking off. But I can see that, though, because even my non-gamer friends know what Mario Kart is. So it's like everybody knows Mario Kart and likes that gameplay. I think. I'm pretty sure everybody likes it. If not, they just have a weird habit of buying that stuff and not liking it. But I don't know how to get the one item. Shines right. I mean, if the rumors are true about the Switch 2, then we'll be in for like a pleasant gaming experience. You know, hopefully it'll be at the PlayStation 4 level, just like base PS4. I mean, heck, they're still making base PS4 games. So, it's not like It's not like they'd be that far off of the technology curve. You know what I mean? Oh, really? Yeah, damn it. Yeah, no, I think the problem with Mario Kart 8 being so good is like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna make a better game? You know, and then let's say you do make Mario Kart 10, or is it 9? I thought 9 was the mobile version, but anyway, like, what are you are you gonna be able to get all the same people who bought Mario Kart 8 to buy Mario Kart 9 on the Switch too? I think that's gonna be the real mystery. I mean, I'm going to guess it's still not a problem. I'm going to guess it's still at least 10 million copies. But maybe it won't be like 25 million. That's got to keep the Mario Kart guys awake at night. They're probably all nervous wrecks trying to figure out how they're going to make a better game. I know I wouldn't want that job. Though the good thing is there's no real competition, right? I mean, who's competing still? I think it's been a long time since they made. It's been a long time since Sonic made their racing game, the Sonic All Stars, and the last one was good. So it's kind of weird that they didn't really follow up with it. And what, Disney has a kart game? I'm sure there's somebody out there that likes that game. I think there's some other weird like kart games too, like a Garfield kart or something stupid like that. Then on PC, some indie developers just released Bloodborne Kart. Although obviously not under that name. I forget. I think it's called Nightmare Kart. But it's like PS1 style graphics with, you know, Bloodborne characters. Or characters that look like Bloodborne characters. Since Sony put the stop on that development team. Or development person. So they had to rework all the graphics. So there you go. Like, there's another company that has done nothing with their game, you know, Bloodborne, but still wants to stop people developing games in that universe. Right? Yeah, Bloodborne Kart. Actually, I'll download it. I think it's either free or it's very, very cheap, and I'll stream it. Apparently, it's really good. But again, PS1 style graphics. So, you know, I definitely have a love-hate relationship with the PS1 style graphics. Was never my favorite. I kind of hated that era of 3D gaming. Even though they were good games, don't get me wrong. There were like a ton of really good PS1 games. Oh man, those games are ugly. They're very hard to look at. But yeah, Bloodborne, super, super popular. Everybody talks about it. But Sony just was like, nope, not touching it. We don't care how much you want it. So in that sense, they're very much like Nintendo. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get it out of here? No, I can't. Okay. Thought I could jump out that window. Time to get dizzy. The N64... I mean, they were definitely different looking games, right? Even though they were both early 3D. I think it depends on the N64 game whether or not I like it still. I mean, sure, Mario 64, Pilot Wing 64, really good stuff. The two Goemon games, they're also really good. But then there's like, you know, like South Park and God, what was that one? Armorines. There was a hefty bunch of junk on the 64 too. I know everybody likes to pick on Quest 64, but I actually thought the game was okay. I mean, I wouldn't want a remake, but I don't hate it like everybody's supposed to. Like you're supposed to hate it. Yeah, Majora's Mask still looks good. I mean, really, so did Ocarina of Time. But it is a better looking game on the 3DS. Oh, it was boss time. How long have we been playing? We can play for a little bit longer. Let's see. I don't remember if this boss was hard or not. I don't think any of these bosses were hard if I remember correctly. Who dares approach me? I didn't expect more to come to steal the treasure I protect. That was foolish, I fear. Do you think you can beat, or do you really think you can beat me? But you're so small, and you don't appear tasty. I suppose you might make a good snack. After gnawing on the bottoms of your feet, I'll sow to you to crispy goodness and gobble you down, head first! Oh, okay. The dragon's a feet person. I wasn't expecting that. Snack time, little appetizers! But which one of you morsels should I taste first? I don't remember if we can just do the normal jump on him. Think so? No? Oh, well, I'm already down in health. Yeah, they did a really amazing job with the graphics. Although, really, even on the GameCube, these were really good graphics. But just having them go through the effort of rebuilding everything and not just doing cheap emulation, I mean, it does show you that Nintendo's pretty committed to, at least this generation, they're really committed to doing a good job with their old properties. God, I don't have any more health. I kind of forgot what I was supposed to do there for a minute. God, I have no healing. I can't believe I don't have any healing. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna have to like go back into town and get healing items. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any place I can buy them in the middle of the game, and the most you can do is you can grab the heart power-ups and heal yourself, but then you don't have extra healing for the boss battle. So I think I'm gonna have to spend a little time to do that. So yeah, we'll stop it there for now on this one. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. This is 2024, running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream. We'll play some Stellar Blade after this.